Hello. So here we are with today, the fifth of the 7 last words of Christ. These words are simply 2 words just put together. 2 words that we have said in our own way, maybe slightly different. But Jesus said from the cross, I thirst. This is a simple statement that Jesus made right before he died and seems out of place with all the dramatic words that he said. My God, why have you forsaken me? Today you will be with me in paradise. Father, forgive them. But yet is a very significant and very simple statement, and one we can relate to when he says, I thirst. We've all been in situations where we have thirsted after something. When you're out on a hot day and you've maybe exercised or you've walked or something's taken place, some physical exercise or energy's taken out, and you're like, man, I'm thirsty. I need something to drink. And we always go to the fridge and maybe it's water or Diet Coke or juice or whatever it is that is your choice of drink. And here Jesus, tired, worn out, dehydrated, he just wanted a drink when he says, I thirst. In the book of John, it says this, after this, Jesus, knowing all things were accomplished, and he said, I thirst. An indicator that the cup he prayed about in the Garden of Gethsemane was finally over, and his job and his task was complete. You know, when I think about these words of I thirst, and as we can certainly identify with Jesus when he says those words, I also think of Psalm 42, verses 1 through 2. When the psalmist says these words, as a deer longs for streams of water, so my soul longs after you, O my God. You know, I think about a deer in a forest looking for water, and when does a deer stop looking for that water? Well, it's simple, when he's found it. If a deer is thirsty, he doesn't sort of walk half a day and find no water and then just give up. He keeps on searching. I also think about Jesus' words from the Sermon on the Mount when he says, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, something to fill us, something to quench our thirst. So let me ask you this question today. What is it that you thirst for most in your life? What is it that you think will quench your thirst? You know, I remember not so long ago myself, I was at this point of, I just want this. Once I have this item, this article, whatever it was, I'll be just content and I'll be happy. Well, I was for about 3 days. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I wish I had something else. And there's always something else that people can buy to try and quench that thirst that's in us. For some people, the idea of quenching their thirst is in the bottom of a bottle or in a needle. Maybe that thirst quenching is in a relationship, an inappropriate relationship, a painful relationship that they keep on going back because that's what they think is going to help their thirst. Maybe it's an education or a job. There are so many things in life that we strive after because we think that is what we need to quench our thirst. But the only thing that could truly quench our thirst is Jesus. You know, I remember the story of Jesus and the woman at the well. When Jesus is at the well and the Samaritan woman comes to draw water, and he asks the woman for a drink of water, and she says, who am I that I would give you water? And Jesus said, if only you knew who you're talking to, and I would give you the water, the wellspring of life. And that's what Jesus offers us. In a relationship with him, he offers us to quench our thirst, our deep need for a relationship with him that we cannot find with anybody or in anything else. All other things will pass away, but Jesus is forever. And when we come to Jesus, he quenches our thirst. My prayer for this Easter, as we move into Good Friday, as we move into Easter Sunday, as maybe you stop and you think about what those 2 days mean, what Jesus did on the cross for us, you'll see and understand and experience that great sacrifice for yourself, maybe for the first time, but you'll be drawn to him. The wellspring of life, who truly quenches our thirst for living. My prayer today is that you'll drink from the water that Jesus offers. And today, have your thirst quenched, maybe for the first time. But trust in him. And I know that he will meet your every need. God bless you.